for himself. 4-0.
Tinker and Spectre at the top of the net worth charts, exactly where they want to be. Spectre is so pumped actually at 70 people already. This
Yeah, look like she is going in for that Radiance. Not going to play the more, get online fast build of the Vanguards of Eagle, but she thinks she can get the Radiance at a really viable time, and based on how the game is going for her so far, that's absolutely true.
Pretty good time this game. PC make a move to the bottom lane, but it's a bit spotted because of Team Liquid. They have a ward up top, and that spots that, hey, Venge isn't here, they're going to make a rotation down there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tinker, meanwhile, gets 3 points up in his Marching Machines. He's having some fun pushing in this top lane solo. Abed, he's got it out here. This poor guy, he's trying to live so hard. He's got 3 deaths already. GH dropping the fissure, and looks like Abed will be left to his own devices here. He has to get max souls here. Necromastery finally doing some work for him. He'll be able to start his steady climb back into the game, still much lower on the net worth chart than you'd expect from him. Bottom TP in. Oh, look at some of there. Kuroki's going to be moving forward. Look at the damage coming out. The burst is crazy right now in Liquid. All of his ult now evaporated down for a minute. Nathan's going to be rotating in, looking to get aggressive here, just Midasing a creep. Really just biding his time as Marching Machines start to roll forward.
Yep, so
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Up, down, the rotate, play, and then the wave.
Double damage in the mid lane. He may be looking to initiate with the paralyzing cast, but mind control, Spidey sense is tingling, just backs off to safety, and DC, they just can't find any openings here. Liquid are playing so safe, and they've laned this near perfectly.
DC, they feel really pressured. They need to make the moves happen. They need to force these towers down, but every time it happens, they're to march down.
So, I mean, what does this look like if the game pace continues just like this? It seems like Liquid, they got the lanes that they needed. DC having a couple of failed ganks. They've got some kills to their name, but Tinker's still getting out of control. Spectre's farming incredibly quickly. How did DC turn this around? Sparing notes.
That's 16 minutes in the game.
Couldn't do much about Radiant's bottom tower, could you?
Tier 1 for Tier 1. Still some really good net worth going the way of Liquid. Got top 2 on the chart here. I mean, usually Spectre takes a little bit more time to top the chart than this. He's already 6,500 net worth at 16 minutes. Like you mentioned, Relic Gold getting very, very close. And I mean, we're probably looking at like a 20-22 minute Radiance if she keeps up this pace.
And as it looks right now, there's just DC will not have the items or the farm or like the levels that don't have to deal with this Radiance on. Witch Doctor pretty much just sitting on his boots, Rain God, VP, Monkey King, same scenario, trying to build up for that Midas. Even Venge isn't that tanky yet. Battlefield is going to do so much damage. Pretty much only to get bad enough to save them. This looks pretty grim at the pace it's going right now.
Yeah, I mean, DC could definitely still blast this open with a couple of nice team fights, a couple of nice rotations. If they kill off the Tinker once or twice, if Spectre has a couple failed ganks, if they can burn some ultimates. I mean, DC are definitely still in this. I don't want to count them out just yet at 17 minutes, but it's a much trickier game to execute now that their lane's been a little poorly.
Yeah, but definitely not output. The clock is ticking.
I mean, what's going to be the cutoff point? What's the point where it's going to be like, all right, DC just can't get anything. Liquid can just run away. That point's coming up pretty quickly there. Spectre already with Relic Gold now, just Needs about 1,000 to finish off that Radiance, and it's going to get pretty nasty. Matamba Man got a lot of freedom here. 3-0-2 on the Spectre, already with an Urn. Got the phase boost, the poor man's shield. Radiance not too far off as Miracle just goes in behind the tower. They will end up trading as, wow, that was an optimistic TP from the Venge. Matamba Man finishes her off with one hit. Yep, I mean, getting down the Tinker is super important, but trading for Mason's Venge is not exactly what you want to do either. Vengeful Spirit, at least.
They killed the decoy. The real carries here.
Regen Rune denied by Demon, making sure no one's getting healthy. Now Bulba just charging through the forest, gonna get lots of pings from his teammate. They go in, we'll be able to find this ward. Taken out, but is it gonna cost Bulba his life here? Gonna get blasted low. They're holding on to that Doom. Just sitting back, and it looks like they'll let him off with a warning. DC continue to get aggressive and continue to try to push this, but all of Liquid are waiting at this middle tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There, it's a Witch Doctor cast, and all the monkey nonsense comes out.
Yep. Monkey King still dreaming of that Midas, has the gloves in his backpack, and still got 1,000 gold off the recipe, so gonna be a bit delayed in terms of overall items. We've already got one Midas on the Doom. We've got Relic, now Inspector Courier, so flying that in. So things are about to get a little bit nastier here for Liquid. That Radiance is looming very close.
Yep, with his +8 devour bonus gold talents and can fast enough. Even if you just devoured off cooldown, Midas would still keep up the farm with all these heroes. This is pretty scary. Radiance is pretty much complete now. It's coming out on the courier on some Witch Doctor saying prayers about to follow and then he comes out.
Yeah, just one Radiance Haunt can totally demolish Demon. Vengeful Spirit's gonna have a tough time dealing with it as well. She's got the Dragon Lance up, so does Abed, but the items are just feeling a little bit lackluster right now. Shadow Fiend still not even, just barely breaking that halfway point in the net worth chart.
Dagger on Shaker now too.
Dire's middle tower
Blink on Doom, Blink on Shaker. This is going to be a very big fight from Liquid when they're ready to hit that trigger. Smoke up, getting ready. Spectre now has the Radiance, has the Haunt. Maybe you take a fight here, if nothing else. Just soak in a tower that's falling on its own.
Dire's middle tower just took a big beating. God.
Here with a Blink as well. Now this team is very mobile.
A whole lot of catch. But I'm sure he'll be sitting beside the
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Go on, Tinker. It'll be very, very dangerous.
Oh, Abed. He's going out for the rune, but as soon as he retreats, he's going to walk right into the shield. There's going to be the first Radiance Haunt going in. They top it off with a Blink Echo Slam. Yeah, this is exactly what Liquid wanted. Bulba trapped there under his own shrine. Dubu running back as well. Bulba has to pop his ult just because of the Urn. There will be a Wukong's command trying to zone everyone back. Spectre taking some damage. Dubu just kind of skirting around the edge of the circle, but will be killed off regardless. It's going to be an 0 for 3 as they're going to keep chasing down Bulba. A heat-seeking missile not quite going to do the job, but a blink in for Mind Control with that Infernal Blade will be able to get it done. Mind Control TP's out. Everyone going to be safe on the side of Liquid as there are 4 casualties on DC. It's looking like DC are just losing a lot of steam as this game moves into the mid-game.
Yep, that was 4 kills when the Haunt came out. Nobody on Liquid died at all. I guess DC do have Roshan potential. You know, perhaps they could smoke on and just run at Roshan because DC or Team Liquid don't have any cooldowns right now. They used all their ultimates to take that team fight. That's perhaps the only opening I see for them right now, but it doesn't look like they're going to take it. I don't know. This is tough. This is what we're thinking about for the next game.
Yeah, again, DC have that 1 game advantage, so it's not all on the line here. They still get 1 game to redeem themselves if they can't bring this one back, but no, they're not tapping out till the bitter end. But looking at that net worth, it is just spiking. And this is on the back of a Spectre and a Tinker that are getting absurdly farmed and show no signs of slowing down.
Trying to tank them as much as possible for that front roll.
Now, as the Aghanim Scepter queued up, they're going to make that laser even more useful. It just seems like DC, they had a really clear game plan when they picked this draft. They wanted to get mobile, they wanted to have successful lanes with early rotations, and that just didn't happen.
Yeah, it just didn't work out. Liquid had a lot of control over the safe lane. They were able to kill off the back. Mid lane, it's actually very scary to see off. We were personally able to pretty much kill anyone with them.
Yeah, it feels like Mind Control kind of tried to play on this Doom the same way an Abaddon would, and it's been more successful than the Abaddon right now. Nada has his own Radiance queued up, but wow, they are going all in for this. Spectre's gonna be getting ready to go. Monkey King just jumping away. There's a Doom spent out on Mason's Vengeful Spirit. This poor Venge just feels like a support, feels so flimsy right now. There'll be a TP out. Dubu gets back to safety, not able to go and get big into that boss fight, but still Liquid now getting free pressure into this lane. Probably going to be able to turn it into the Super Tower. Sitting back, farming casually, and already has that Manta queued up his next item.
Their structure. Dire's top tower is under attack.
I guess the Abaddon is getting close to his range. Almost at the level.
I mean, how much can this Abaddon do? If he's sitting with his teammates, if he's soaking up damage, if he's clocking missed chances, is that enough to get DC back in this?
Dire's top tower is under attack. I wonder what they're gonna build where Dire's top tower uses. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack!
Very, very far away from them for now. Radiance is definitely a step in the right direction. King almost has minus about halfway there.
He's been working on that thing for so long. I mean, is this just not a great time for Monkey King to try to get that Midas? Should he have just bailed out a couple minutes ago and gone for the phase boost onto that corner just a little earlier? Oh, here we go. Wukong's command coming in. They're doing a fair amount to the Doom. If you're talking about that new Crimson Guard, doesn't make it outside the circle. DX can be blinking away as Miracle is ready to keep the spam up, popping out the heat-seeking missiles. And yeah, this is getting pretty tricky to deal with. Doom goes down, DC, they're all still up, and they will be able to do a fair number onto this tower. We'll go down.
Way to go! Radiant's bottom tower's completely
Back in
gone.
from Dubu.
It's like that song.
A little bit crazy there, but yeah. DC, they go in, they finally show some signs of life. We haven't seen a whole lot out of Abed here again. Really difficult lane. 1-0-4, and now a haunt is just going to bring him down again. Oh, okay, that's a godlike streak for our sector. That Radiant's haunt just came out and started decimating Team C. Looks like Ben's going to be going down as well, finished off by the newly completed Dagon on Miracle.
Dire's bottom tower. Oh great, Dire's bottom tower got destroyed.
But of course, Spectre Haunt came on cooldown, he pressed R and everything.
Yep, Bulba meanwhile just gets exploded top lane. That was just something Tinker can repeat over and over and over
Dire's
again.
middle
Just
tower's
the
under attack.
Dagon spam, it's only going to get worse as the Dagon gets upgraded. And yeah, the burst is just so ridiculous here. What's DC's plan against it? It seems like they're not quite tanky enough to live through any of these pushes.
It's like Dire's structures are fortified.
At this stage of the game, we're kind of just scrapping together whatever kind of farm they can get, but about it, it's not
Dire's middle tower, it's gone.
Just got his Midas.
Dire's bottom tower's under attack.
The Dagon right now. They can hope that they can get another fight like they did at
Smart money.
Monkey can be able to scout them.
Dire's bottom tower's under attack.
Great numbers, or else Spectre's just gonna constantly kill them again.
Whoa, Dire's bottom tower's under attack. You just Dire's bottom tower's destroyed.
Wave of Terror, there is no medallion up yet. We have one thing in mind.
Seems like they're sniffing it out. GH goes in, Fissure hits onto 2. There's going to be heat-seeking missiles blasting around. They do end up losing their Earth Taker. Wukong's command comes forward. They're trying to Tumba Man in the circle, but they just walk right out. Monkey King getting low, killed off. It is looking pretty good for Liquid right now. King going to be sitting forward, gets the team off onto Abed, who just can't do anything. This poor guy is just being demised here. Bulba pop the Zult, he'll heal back up near full health, but then after that's over, he's a dead man. All of DC are dead in a 5-man wipe, waiting only for the Earthshaker. Looks like Roche is theirs for the taking, but yeah, Liquid are quite ahead. About 20,000 net worth lead at the 27-minute mark.
Zero heroes you definitely don't want to play. You're playing against Narhead, Spectre, Tanker, Leaking Monsters, even the Doombringer.
Yeah, here we go.
Game call.
Yeah, it seems like DC just kind of, you know, that they don't want to waste any more mental effort on this game, realizing it's just 99.9% of them. So gonna be looking towards team number 3, all coming down to it. These teams in the Kiev Major group stage are trying to seed themselves nicely for the main event. So game 2 in the books. It was a quick one. It was just kind of DC trying to strat, didn't work in Liquid. Well, they executed exactly how they needed to.
Well played both teams, and one was aim free.